the duo of Keisa and
Joe.
Joe. He's over there. He's doing some technical stuff, y'all. But look, it gets better and better. Like I'm so.
Good morning. Oh, where you been? So you in studio now?
I'm in studio.
What's up, y'all? What's up, TikTok? What's up, Facebook? What's up, Instagram? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy.
No, let me do this.
Go ahead.
It's your boy, Joe.
And it's your girl, Keisa. What's going on with you, baby girl? You good? You know, I'm super excited today.
Yeah.
Welcome into the show, y'all. The Keisa Joe Show. We're down at the filter parlor, coffee parlor right now. We're gonna be getting our butterscotch coffee here real soon. Yeah. But you know, so I'm super excited today.
Me too.
Because you know what?
In the house today.
A good, but you know something? We got a nice guest. He's a Grammy nominated. You know, I don't even like him. I'm being honest with you. I don't like him, but the boy can sing.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? So if he starts singing, y'all just know, America, that I'm going to leave the table because I don't like sitting around with people who can sing better than me.
That's okay. I have this video pulled up. We're going to play as much as we can, okay? So we won't get it up just a few more seconds of it to give you.
If you,
my
you know,
song, Alvin,
I got a couple of favorite songs. You know, I was just talking to him when he came in, right? Yeah. And he was like, I said, you know, I've been listening to music. So you do still follow me? I'm like, what thing? Dude, like, we don't talk, but we like brothers. You know, we've been knowing each other for a long time. And I've told the story before, but when he gets on air today, I really want to tell the story again because people don't know that my history is really deep with this beautiful singing superstar guy. And I got him in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
I got him early in the game. But I am so proud of him, man. You know, if you guys don't know, he worked with Ruben Studdard. Let me just stop. We're going to let him give a list of all the people he's worked with.
And the beautiful thing about him is that even though he's Grammy nominated, he works with all of these huge stars.
Right.
He's still, he's like homeboy.
Yeah.
Like he's like Birmingham homeboy. Like,
he is.
He's approachable.
Yeah.
You never see Alvin without a smile.
You do not.
He is always so pleasant. So I absolutely love that. Hey, y'all, good morning. Y'all gonna make me put on my glasses early. Listen.
That's Tammy. She says good morning.
Hey, Tammy. Let me go ahead and take care of the housekeeping. You all share the broadcast out, okay? We don't ask you for a single thing to do, but to share the broadcast out. And part of what we're doing with Keisa and Joe, we have this segment now. We do talk about relationships and all things over 50 and fabulous.
Yes.
But when we have an opportunity to bring someone on, like an Alvin, Garret, and bring him in the hot seat, right here in the center, we're going to be asking him about relationships in addition to his life and all that kind of stuff too. But I think that is just a testament, though, that you know we have people that we're connected to who are doing great things.
And when we call, they pick up the phone and they actually show up.
And they answer and they come.
That's a blessing. So we got a lot of stuff to get into the show today, sis. I know in the city right now we got some stuff here in Birmingham, Alabama. We want to go local, y'all. So if you guys are whoever you guys are watching it, we'll talk about some local news right here in Birmingham, Alabama. We've had some problems lately, sis, going on in Birmingham. What's going on?
Oh my gosh! Before I get to the problems, I wanted to speak to Marvin there. Hey, Marvin, how you doing? Keisa has to reach across here to show you a comment, and then Miss Tammy. Hey, Tammy, y'all share it out and bring your friends on. And I know people are going to continue to come on this morning as well. But you know, part of it, and I should have my copy of my paper here this morning. Kind of forgot that. But, you know,
so you ain't got to run on the show.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about the Birmingham Times.
I got you.
So I should have my paper here, but okay, we'll move on. But I go and I cover city council.
Right.
The Birmingham Times. And one of the things that crime in the city of Birmingham, it is a topic that will never get old, unfortunately, until we can, you know, do away with it if there is such a thing.
Right.
But at council yesterday, one of the things that the mayor talked about is just that the next steps that we are taking now, the city is actually suing a couple of businesses that are on 8th Avenue Southwest because of the amount of crime that has happened there over the past several years. I think that I don't know if this represents these statistics, but is it in the past month that police have responded to
over 50
calls?
Yes,
The top of the year, January, a lady was killed. She was actually walking the store, was abducted.
Unalived.
And do what now?
We have to say unalived.
Unalive. Okay, unalive. Let's just say that. But anyway, and then even just there's our friend Erica. one of our former guests is actually coming by the Filter Coffee Parlor now. But yeah, but yeah, it's been a lot of deadly crime there, and I'm sorry y'all for getting distracted, but I'm just trying to speak to everybody. But it's just, I think as far as the mayor and city leaders go, it is the next step in trying to do some things to make this community safe. But the mayor did say this too: crime and ensuring that this city is safe can't just rest with me and the city council.
It's everybody. Everybody got to pull that part. That's what I love about him. Yeah. It's telling the truth.
And I'm a business owner. Okay. Right. So business owners, we understand that we have a responsibility too. And one of the things that he talked about is, as business owners, listen, I want you all to clearly understand that not only are you responsible for the business of your business, but also what happens outside of your business. And if it's attracting some things that are negative, we got to deal with that here in the city. We have to deal with that. And no knock on any of those businesses. Just I'm literally chronicling events of what happened at city council or whatever. So what are your thoughts about that?
I really want to know. I want to ask you this because I wasn't clear on the AAL article that actually came out there. So the city is suing the businesses.
The city is suing the businesses.
So why are they suing the businesses for the crime that's actually being committed here in Birmingham? I mean, that part I didn't get.
Well, I think it was just.
Did they have something to do with it, or?
Well, it was just part of what I was saying earlier, and the mayor is very clear about this. He said it before. You'll hear him say it again if you follow anything with the mayor. And he basically said, as business owners, it's not just your job to serve the customers and to provide great service. You have to take responsibility for what happens on your property as well. That's just like here at Filter Coffee Parlor. Don't get me wrong, the owners here can't control everything that happens out on that sidewalk. But if police are reportedly called to events that happen inside and outside of these doors, don't you think the city is going to at some point start saying, hey, business owner, we're noticing we're responding to a ton of calls at your business in front of your place. What are you doing here, or what can you do to work with us to stop this element from happening?
So basically, there's been a roadblock with the businesses there in Birmingham, Alabama. I guess what we're saying in the area, people are not they're not talking to the police or whatever. I think someone's trying to tell you goodbye.
Okay.
She's going to be back.
Okay. And here's the deal: at the end of the day, we know solely that the business owners are not responsible completely for the crime. Okay, let us be very clear about that. But again, if I own a business, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not only responsible for serving my customers, I'm really taking responsibility for ensuring their safety too. So if it means that I need to get security, if it means whatever, I mean, think about it. You're not going to frequent a business. You're not going to support a business if you walk in and that you think in the back of your mind, I could be jacked, or I could be, I could be injured or whatever. So as a business owner, I'm saying this wearing the hat of the reporter, saying this is what the mayor and the council said, but also wearing the hat of a business owner. I would want that is part of my service to my customers.
That makes sense.
Would want my customers to feel safe. I would want, and if you all disagree, you disagree with me. You know how we do here on Keisa Joe. I would want my business owners to be safe. It's just like your house. If you invite somebody to your house, your home, you're not going to willingly and you're not going to knowingly put them in harm's way. No, you're going to do everything you can to make sure your guests are safe.
Gotcha.
You cannot control what happens out there in the street. But again, if 10 people, and let me even bring it closer to home. If Filter Coffee Parlor had every time we came here, we noticed an incident happened here. Someone shooting, or someone teaching purposes only, someone getting into fights or whatever here at Filter Coffee Parlor. I think you and I would be thinking, so friend, where else can we go and host these shows other than Filter Coffee Parlor? We think about that because we would feel that it was a threat to our safety. I think that's all. Give serious thought to it. What can you do, business owner, to ensure the safety of those who patronize you, who come, basically of those who pay your salary?
Well, I would say it's good for written for the mayor. I think he's doing a great job. I think his staff is doing a great job, and hopefully we can, get this crime down here in Birmingham, Alabama. So, Mayor, our hands off. We applaud for what you're doing for the city of Birmingham. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
With that being said, the great things are happening in Birmingham, man. We just had the circus here.
Yeah, I missed it.
I didn't get a chance to see it, but it seemed like it was a lot of fun. But guess what? we got a guest
Oh,
that's going to come on the show.
oh, this is no circus thing.
This is not a circus. This is like, man, listen. What? Oh, you just want to play a song? You just want to make me feel bad before he comes?
Hey, what song?
Really?
My album. I could just stay here. Can we just stay here?
Just cut it though, but just cut it. Come on in, sir. Come on in, sir. Cut that song. Cut the song before we get cut. What? G? AG is in the house. AG. What's going on, AG? Put the stuff right here, man. Put the stuff right there.
This video right
Yeah.
You playing the snippets from 2012?
Yeah. Yes. We're doing great. Y'all don't know, man. This is the one and only, the magnificent Alvin Garret, Grammy-nominated artist, songwriter, singer, actor. Man, this guy does it all. Hold on. That's just the accolades, but he's also a husband and a father.
Yes.
And I can call him my friend.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man.
What example did you give? Who said, I'm coming this way?
I'm coming up, and he's coming down.
Yeah, I was gonna try to be my professional radio, anchor voice, but you know something, you gonna make the joke like it come out. Damn you, sir. I'm trying to be nice. Now listen, I'm trying to be nice, right? See, y'all see, I'm trying to be nice, but you see, when your friends come on the church, you see what happens. So what's been going on? Safety, SFTY,
Yes.
the new single, yeah. So what's been going on with that?
Well, man, just been, growing my hair,
Yeah.
changing my vibe,
Yeah.
in my own space, and I am loving it. And so, if anybody out here listening have not had an opportunity to check out my latest album, which is pronounced Safety, but it's spelled SFTY, go check it out.
And where can they get it at right now? If they're watching it, where?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
All your streaming sites.
Yeah.
YouTube for most people who got YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? Apple Music, Spotify, and all of your streaming sites. Just go pull me up Alvin Garret. And actually you'll find that album as well as
All the other ones.
all the other.
By myself. By myself, the number I gotta say thank you, bro, for by myself. It's been good to me. So by myself never left me by myself. So thank you, my brother. I appreciate you.
I've heard my share testimony.
Hey, man. Listen, fellas.
Now, which one was you about to say?
Go ahead. What's
Never
your
gonna
thing?
find.
Never gonna.
That's one of my ones too.
I cannot get off of that song.
And my other one is a G5.
G5.
The one you talk about when you get ready to get on the airplane. It's the last time.
That's never gonna change.
Never gonna change.
And that was 12 years ago.
Yes.
That was kind of what I look at in my prophetic.
Never gonna
When I
change.
make it, I'm
Yeah.
never gonna change.
That's that song there is my anthem.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if you ever y'all go back to YouTube and go to I'm Never Gonna Change Alvin Garret. Go check that song out, y'all.
Yeah.
That is my anthem. I still listen to that when I work out, when I got bad days, right? That is my anthem because I'm never gonna change, man. That I'm telling y'all, if y'all got a bad day, if you're trying to make it, you're trying to get somewhere, tune in, lock it into Alvin Garret. Never gonna change, right? Trust me, his catalog is crazy, y'all.
And then for the lady,
Yeah.
he said never gonna find.
Yeah,
Because she's looking at it from a whole nother perspective.
whole nother perspective.
That love song.
Because I think that's Alvin, we really have we talk relationships, and I think that and I'm going to say to my ladies there, or even to my couples, or whomever, if you're in a relationship or whatever, wherever life finds you, that is so encouraging and so sweet, because we have a situation right now, my brother, where so many people are discouraged in relationships. You may not have hit the 50. No, you haven't hit the 50 and over club yet. We're in the 50 and over club, okay?
I'm close.
You're knocking. You're knocking. But this is shades of 50 and that mature love. And that's the sort of thing. And I know you made that when you were a little young. But it's an encouragement for women, and really an encouragement for men too. So do men have those emotions when they find? A lot of women don't think so. Do they have those emotions when they find love?
You know, I can't speak for everybody else,
Okay,
but I always like to go back to my own personal history. My parents have been married 48 years, going on 49 years. And so growing up, I was able to see a demonstration of what most people would actually call fantasy. Right?
Thank you. Go ahead.
You know, I was able to see that, by demonstration, like a hardworking man. Yeah, bring it in. You know, a hardworking man actually hearing affectionate words being shared with my mom, seeing what no arguments look like, seeing what two people, how they act when they're not tired of each other. They never get tired of each other. And then when you get out in the real world, you see that, wait a minute, this is not normal for two people to never get tired of each other. That's the exception, not the rule. So I came up in a household where I didn't hear argument. I didn't hear negative things spoken from or to each other from my parents. So I can say that I've seen that, and that had a great influence on me as a man. And so my dad was very emotional. For a lot of the songs I write, I pay tribute to some of the lines. He used to tell me he wrote.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. A song called "Not Around," and it was actually featured on Noel Bourdain's album in 2010. And he said, my love is deeper than the ocean and wider than the sky." That's actually a line that my dad wrote in a poem to my mom.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's
A lot of people
inspiration.
don't know that.
Yeah.
I pull inspiration from not only what I see, but what I experience and what I hope for. Right?
Yeah.
When I'm writing music.
I never knew that. Never Gonna Find. Is that sort of, kind of an ode to that, or is that just kind of how Alvin's heart felt at that particular moment?
You know, when I'm writing songs, there are times where it's coming from personal experience or from my imagination. And I feel that in modern day relationships with artists, because of social media,
Right.
they want to hear that every song is about you. That's not the way art is. You see what I mean? Especially on my latest project, Safety. That's actually a project written on behalf of people that I might have had contact with, and stories that I was inspired by. So you may never know if I'm talking about me directly,
Right.
or if I'm talking from an open imagination as an artist.
That's good.
Right.
Not just as a performer.
That's
and
good.
So I like to hold on to the artistry of what I do.
I love
just like a painter.
I love that.
You don't
can't
put them in a box.
Yeah.
So I might write a song I'm never gonna find and may have never felt that. You don't know.
Yes, that's good.
Right.
You.
Right.
What does it touch? What does it touch with? And that's the beauty of artistry.
That's art.
That's the beauty
it's
of
about
artistry.
the audience. What do they feel when they hear your music? Not so much as them knowing your personal life and everything about you, but what they feel. And I feel that people and artists have gotten away from keeping the listener in mind what you want them to experience through your art.
Okay. So you're touching off on some things with me because he pointed to a song that he liked, and he said that inspired me. I listened to this whenever I'm working out. Never gonna change.
Never gonna change.
I'm gonna listen to that. Okay, when I'm telling you, and I'm just like I can't get off this. Never gonna. I can't get off of it. I mean, I just can't. There are other pieces that I love by him, but so apparently it speaks to something within me.
Yes.
That I like, or that I aspire to.
Right.
And the reason it blesses me too is because I'm a writer. I did more writings, but as I would write on social media, I would have these sayings that would come to me because I'm a coach, but also a creator. So we're creatives in this country.
Right.
So I would be writing things, y'all, and people would say, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" And I'm like, I'm a writer.
Right.
So I may see something, because I'm always trying to teach people. So I can see something happen out here, and I'm writing. Gosh, you have to be careful. How you treat your friends. You have to be careful what you tell people because people can turn. I may not be talking about Keisa. I may be experiencing something that I've seen through someone else. And I'm But again, I think
you're channeling that.
I'm channeling that
experience. It doesn't have to be indigenous to you in your life, but you're sensitive enough and empathy. And now I say that empathy is just something people are missing in this world right now.
Yes.
And that's how it's so easy to troll other people.
Yes.
and never feel anything about it because it's not you until it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Why you looking at me like that, bro? Look at me like that, bro. I didn't know that.
It's not you until it is. And so
People are totally beat.
did I step on the top? I didn't mean to.
You know what I'm saying? Are you sawing right now? Are you journaling right now? I'm just asking.
As the preacher say, it should be. But that's a very important point is that when people get out of a place of empathy and they feel like you can't feel other human beings enough to speak of it. And I am a preacher's kid, and I am, Jesus himself was the greatest impact ever. Yeah. He felt everyone's sin, but never sinned himself. Yeah. And lived to talk about it. Right?
Yeah. Right.
So why couldn't we be sensitive enough to speak so passionately about an experience that you may have felt or listened to and cared enough about, where when somebody hears it, they think it's yours? I got a song called Hopefully Heaven on my new album. And it's actually written about suicide. And my own parents called me and said, son,
are you okay?
Are you okay?
Right.
And then I told them the story about the young man who shared about his thoughts of suicide. He told me how my music lifted him out of that dark place. And he said, can you write more music like that? And that's the song I wrote. It wasn't about me. That's good. I cared enough about him to tell his story. That's good. Wow. So if you listen to Hopefully Heaven, that's not Alvin going through things, y'all. I like myself. I'll stay a little long. But other people are going through that.
Right.
As an artist and as a person who is given the power of art and the platform to do that, I can tell other people's stories and could maybe connect to somebody who's listening who may not know or feel that someone out there understands.
If you guys are just locking in right now, we're here live at the Filter Coffee Parlor right here downtown on the south side. It's the Keisa Joe Show, Facebook, Instagram. Welcome in, y'all. If y'all are enjoying this interview, right, and y'all don't know his face, but you've heard his music, I want y'all to go right now, okay, download SFTY, Alvin Garret, download it wherever you get your music from. He's in the studio. If you didn't know what he looked like, you heard his voice on a lot of stuff, right? And also, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this. You've heard his music through other people. So, Alvin, let me ask you this. Who are a couple of people you'd have written for?
Okay, for all my R&B fans.
Yeah.
One of my favorite artists I've written for is Joe.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't me, y'all, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me. You wrote that?
Oh, yeah.
I think you wrote that. Okay.
See, Discovery. I wrote a song with him and with Kelly Rowland called Love and Sex Part 2 that won a Soul Train Award. Part 1 is with Fantasia.
Okay.
So on the R&B side, and I've done a lot of gospel music as well. So my gospel repertoire is from Trinity 5-7, Dietrich Haddon.
Okay.
Lowell Pye, Bishop Morton. So I'm kind of ducked into a lot of music. Absolutely.
You know what I'm putting on you right now, and I want this to go out. I want your song By Myself to be in the movie.
It actually was.
Which one?
Emily the Criminal.
Oh, really?
It was actually featured in the movie Emily the Criminal. I didn't even know actually. But a lot of people started hitting me up on social media saying, "Man, that song is in the movie." And then when it came out on Netflix, my social media lit up.
Right.
Because people were stopping the movie.
Yeah.
Go look for the song.
Right.
I got so many messages of people who say I had to pause the movie to see what song that was playing.
Because there are certain movies that I'll watch and I'll be like, your song, that song right there would be perfect for that moment.
Emily the Criminal.
Emily the Criminal. I'm gonna go back and watch the show and pull out some things out of this so I can go look. Tammy, Carvin says, some lyrics sometimes get you through tough times, which is just what you're talking about, Joe. Y'all, I love to reach over and show you comments.
What's up, big daddy?
Check out my playlist, Tammy. Tammy Marvin loves to show playlists. The playlist I'm gonna point you to. Oh Lord, he's giving a joke of the day. I was on my computer the other day when all of a sudden I heard music coming from my printer, and guess what? I noticed that the paper was jamming. You know what, Marvin? We're gonna give you the gong signal.
Don't do that, bro.
What is it? Showtime at the Apollo.
Yeah, we're gonna keep you about. We're gonna keep you about with it, bro. So Alvin, let me ask you this. So if I'm an artist, all everybody listening, right? If you're an artist and the artist come to you and say, I want to write a song, I want to do a project with you, how did that work?
It just depends on what space I'm in and what all I'm doing. On the earliest side of my career, I spent a lot more time writing and producing other people. But since 2012, I've been working really hard. That was my first album release, Exposure.
Right.
When we met.
Right.
I've been working hard to get into my own space as an artist. So I still write, but not as much because I'm focused on promoting myself as an artist. And that's not easy to do. I know a lot of people do it, but successfully,
it's not easy to do.
Different thing.
Yeah.
What do you mean promoting yourself as an artist? Is more
putting
difficult.
out my own music, and then sticking to all of the requirements that come with that role.
Mhm.
For instance, the artist is called the principal, meaning that when you're doing a show, everybody's showing up for the principal, meaning that everything surrounds around you.
Okay.
Well, back in my day, just because I was all the people and the principal. So I was the sound man, I was the booking man, I was the band leader, I was the bass guitarist. So all the roles that needed to be filled as an independent business person in entertainment, I had to do it. But that means I'm limited and I can't sit back and be the focal point. So now I have a team of people around me. I've gotten enough success to where I can actually sit in the dressing room and gather myself and only focus on thinking.
Right.
Because I had a publicist, I had all that. I had to work up to that.
You got to build your team.
I had to build a team.
Yeah.
Just getting a team. Oh, get your team, get your team.
It ain't
Teams
that
cost
easy.
money.
Yeah.
And teams are not readily available. You can't go to the mall and buy a team.
No.
You have to add a little prayer.
I remember
And be team worthy. You have to be something that people can benefit from.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Everybody wants something from other people. But what do you bring in equity to the whole team?
Exactly.
What kind of revenue are you generating? What opportunities are you generating? And that's much harder than we make it look. You feel what I'm saying?
No, me.